Hey everyone, Cahlen here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use a Millbank bag. So this is just a cloth, I think it's cotton cloth bag. It's called a Millbank bag. I think it's originally something that they used over in Europe or maybe the UK, but there's a company, Millbank Bags USA, which is where I got mine. And basically it's for filtering water, basically getting mud, sand, and that type of stuff out of the water. You're still going to need to purify it by either boiling it or using something like chlorine dioxide to kill the entities which are living in it, but you're going to get all the mud and stuff out. So basically this thing is handy not just for that, but when it's dry, you can fill it with socks or shirts or any type of soft object, and then you can use it as your pillow. So I have used this as my pillow many times. So anyways, first, here's the water, and I had to use this for the first time the other day because the sand filter on the well got kind of clogged, and so all the water came out pretty murky, and so I started using this thing. It's back to clean again, so we're gonna have to murky up the water. Okay, so we got some nice clean water, and we're gonna make it not clean. Yep, that worked pretty good. Nice and junky. Okay, now we have to find some place to hang this. I'm just going to use this little tripod thingy. So we got it hanging here loosely, right? Now I'm going to take my water and I'm going to pour it into the bag. Now I'm going to get all this out of here. Okay, so now I'm going to put the glass bottle underneath. And it'll pour pretty quickly when it's full, but as it starts to empty out, it'll slow down quite a bit. So you do have to wait a little while for it to finish. Okay, this has been going for a little while. Let's take a look. As you can see, it's not completely clear, but it's way cleaner than it was before, right? So before I drank this, I could drink this now because it's just out of the well, but normally before you drank this, you would still need to boil it or treat it with chlorine dioxide. I've got several videos on chlorine dioxide. It is the method that I recommend. It's also something that if you take with you, you'll be able to use it to cure yourself of various illnesses, but of course it'll also clean water. It's a little bit yellow, but anyways, let's take a look at what it looks like inside the bag here. Okay, so that's a little muddy. It's harder for you to see it, but let's turn the bag inside out. So you can see it's basically all muddy. So basically what I want to do at this point is wash this off and then dry it in the sun. You don't want this to stay wet for too long because it's going to get moldy over many uses, right? And you don't want to be getting mold toxins into your water, and also you don't want to be sleeping if you're using it as a pillow with something that has been moldy, because mold spores don't die, they just hang around, and that's the aspect that gets you sick. So anyways, make sure you clean this and dry it after each use. So anyways, that's how you use the Millbank bag. Hope it's useful, and I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider sharing it. If you'd like to help me out in a more substantial way, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/gift. And if you'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with me, whether publicly or privately, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/one-on-one. Thanks again for watching.